Okay, this is our channel. You ready? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna say, how we're gonna start it off?
We're gonna say, hi guys, welcome back to
Our channel.
Josiah's World.
Your Josiah's World.
It's Caleb's World.
Okay. It's Josiah and Caleb's World.
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to Mel's World. And you're welcome. Thank you to those of you who have been liking. Yes, and those of you who have been subscribing. Thank you. Hello and welcome. Let's say hi to all the new subscribers. Hi. So this is story time. So the reason why we're going to do story time, and I've got my beautiful boys, Caleb and Josiah, with me, because they were there when I had the accident. Had a very, very shocking experience. It could have killed me. I know I'm making joke of it, but actually it was quite serious. So this is how it went down. It was the 20th of June. I was ironing, and I've got a steam generator iron. For those of you who know what steam generator irons are like. Happened to be ironing, and I just picked up the iron and moved it to another spot so that I could walk past it. Yeah. And then what happened? Yeah, I got electric shock. And as I picked it up, I heard a current. Yeah, electric current. So I heard this sound. This hand, I felt electric shock go through here, right across my chest and down on my right hand. It kind of froze and it jolted me back. And that was it. I suddenly thought, oh my goodness, I had an electric shock. So when I got round, I just screamed out to Caleb and Josiah, because they were home at the time, and Nicky was on his way, my husband, was on his way home from work. And I was still kind of shocked, if you get what I mean. No pun intended. But I was still kind of feeling like this. Stiff, in other words. And then what happened, Caleb?
I ran and got your phone.
Yep.
And I called Dad.
Yes, but the reason, how comes you called Dad first? Because
I didn't want Dad to worry.
No, hang on a sec. So what happened was, let me just tell you this little part. Remember, you wanted to call the ambulance, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you wanted to call the ambulance, and then I said,
no, I don't like the fuss.
Yeah, I don't like the fuss. I just, no, that's not necessary. Even I was like, no, that's not necessary. I said, no, I don't want you to call the ambulance. So he called Dad, he called his dad. And so these two boys were amazing, especially Josiah. Oh, sorry, that's Josiah. Caleb, sorry. Especially you. They kept their calm. I think they were in shock. Were you in shock, Josiah?
Yeah. Yes.
Were you in shock?
Yes.
Yes? What were you thinking at the time?
Scared.
You were scared? I wouldn't have known that, because they were super good. So what happened was, Nicky was on the phone to me on loudspeaker after Caleb had called him, and Nicky'd noticed that I was starting to fall asleep. Like, I was in and out of discussing what had happened to me, and he wasn't happy with my responses, so he called the NHS helpline, wasn't it, Josiah? And they called me. I put it on loudspeaker, and after I was speaking to the guy, the advisor there, the health advisor, he then wasn't happy with my responses. He asked me who I was with, and I said I was with my two boys, you and you. And then he had spoken to you, didn't he? What did he tell you?
He said, keep your mum awake.
Yeah, because I was falling asleep. And he was thinking that that's not normal. He said, I'm not happy with the responses, so I have to call the ambulance. So he called the ambulance, didn't he?
Yeah, and then Dad arrived, and then like 2 minutes later, they came.
The paramedics came, they came straight in, and it was a little while before they could get me awake properly. They strapped me up to a machine and then took my statistics, and then basically the results said that I was fine. My heart, I did have palpitations, but they said they needed to take me into the hospital. No, I thought. I even said to them, can my husband take me? Because I just didn't want to go in the ambulance. Didn't like the fuss again. They were like, you just had electricity current go right across your chest. I think you need to come into the hospital. And we need to take you. You are now in our care. So I had to get into the ambulance. What did they do, the ambulance? Yeah, so they put the ambulance, the flashing blue lights on for the two of them, which made it worse for me, but it was great for them.
Yeah, it's
but
so
I
fun.
just, it was so.
It looks cool.
It looks cool, but like I didn't even want to get in the ambulance. Yeah, went to the hospital with the flashing lights, and got there. They strapped me up to the ECG monitor. But while I was there, I spoke to the doctor who released me, who said, "You are very lucky to be alive, young lady." Yeah. Which I replied, "No, it is the grace of God." And so she said to me, "Amen." So I said, "Amen," back to her. But yes, it really is the grace of God that I'm here today, because she clearly said to me that because of where I was standing on carpet and wood for the floorboards, that broke the circuit. Otherwise, I would have been a goner. After that, what happened the next week and a half is I had shooting pains from the tips of my hands right down to my elbows. It was just awful. I couldn't feel my hands properly. They were really numb. It was like pins and needles and tingly feeling. It was just horrible. I couldn't even drive. I had a really good friend who had taken my children to school and picked them up, so I was really grateful for that. I couldn't even play the guitar up until this Sunday just gone. And it's all good now, isn't it?
Yes.
So it was very upsetting for them, and I understand. So yeah, it was an experience that was very shocking. What it had done for me, it made me really realise that I could have gone just like that, thinking about what I'm doing on this earth and, you know, having eternity in mind, and just to really live right for God even more. But we are really grateful every day, really, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're right there.
It's mainly Monday though.
Yes. Anyway, so that is my story, my shocking story, how I almost died. It's very important to think about how you're living your life. Are you living your life according to what God has called you to do? And how you really do need to live every day with purpose. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have liked this story time with me and my boys. So that's it, that's my story. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and nothing more to say but goodbye. So thanks a lot guys, see you again soon, bye.